Hey everybody, welcome back to Infinite Realms once again. Another haul and review. Now I'm caught up. Now I feel good. Okay, this catches me up on my hauls, so I've been a little bit behind, so that expect a little more space between my haul and review videos. But now this time it is the leader. Leader of the pack. Okay, I promised I wouldn't sing. Sorry about that. Okay, leader. I won't say it's my favorite figure. It's a decent figure. He does fit the part well, and I mean, again, comic accurate, of course. I kind of wish it was a different. I don't know. The orange is a bit bright. I'll give that one. But beyond that, he is very comic accurate. I do like him. Do not dislike him in the slightest. Kind of wish he had some more accessories. But, what are you going to do in a little canoe, right? Leader is, of course, the Hulk's arch nemesis, and he's just smart. I get what the premise is, and I don't say I don't like it. But, wonder why leaders never beat the Hulk. Yeah, exactly. You can't help it. So here's leader with the Hulk. Hulk gonna smash. It's about the best you can say, but still, he's one of those characters I feel like I needed to have on with my collection. I don't think I had him before. I just really struggle remembering. I thought there might have been a leader from that kind of. There was a wave right after the first Hulk movie, I think it was. It was the Ping Pang Boom wave. I thought there was a leader in there, and I just don't feel like looking to see if there was. And might not have been. I know the Bi Beast was in there because I said, "Oh, there's a figure of the Bi Beast." But yeah, leader. I just always felt I needed to have one. So yeah, here we go. Moving on, another figure, and really enjoy this guy for the most part. Sinestro. Sinestro is, of course, Hal Jordan's arch nemesis. I got him in his Sinestro Corps outfit. Initially, I'm going to go for the classic outfit later. I just didn't see one at a good price at this point. So I will eventually get him in the DC Classic line. Always like Sinestro. He's a good bad guy. Pretty awesome. And I had this figure too, as well as his original outfit. So I just really dig him. This one I got a good deal on. That's just simply all it was. Is I just got a good deal on it. That's it. So I'm pretty happy overall. And again, how's he look with Marvel figures? Well, here you go. Take a look. Okay, Quasar. Now, obviously Walgreens exclusive. Boo! But I managed to get him through other channels. Actually, Big Bad Toy Store. Again. And now, Quasar. A lot of people are saying, oh, look, this is a classic uniform. Okay, not really. Step back a second. At best case, you could kind of call this his neo-classic uniform. It was a 90s uniform, but his original uniform was much more plain than this. Then he went and got like a weird kind of mask uniform, and then he got to this. This is not bad. But this is, actually, I thought this was a great look for him, and it is my favorite look for Quasar, but I kind of hate the way people go, well, it's his classic uniform. It's like the third uniform he had before, and then now he's in a completely different one. But it's Wendell Vaughn, obviously, and that's the Quasar I wanted, for sure. He's another one from that Marvel 2-in-1 issue thing in Deathlock I saw. And again, thought he was a badass in that one. Those quantum bands look like they hurt. Never saw him be that tough again. He basically took out Deathlock after Deathlock took out the Thing. Never once was badass again. But he's a good looking figure. I like him. He's got those what have normally been flame effects. Yeah, they work for power too. like Quasar's. I mean, he's generally been regulated to more of a almost Green Lantern-ish role. Back in the 90s he was. I remember him having his own series, and I do remember liking it. It was not a top seller. I'm not sure if everybody even knew it existed. It's but it's, your cosmic train ride. I mean, it was not bad. And of course he has flat hands for when he's flying, and that's always important because you gotta have the flat hands. And unfortunately, Captain Marvel does not. But he's still making it. Okay, so here we have Quasar fighting Thanos, and Thanos laughing as he's getting ready to snap. And then Quasar along with Captain Marvel and the Human Torch, just to change things up just a little bit. Good figure. I like Quasar. I'll give him 4.5 stars. I wish he wasn't a Walgreens exclusive. Ugh. So sick of that. Okay, now the Deluxe War Machine. Another BBTS pickup. This one is less than stellar packaging. Now, full disclosure on this, and you could not have seen this until you got him out of the box. There's a crack in his leg. Obviously, this was done in packing. It's behind his leg. And again, nobody could have seen this. There's just no way. It's the way it is, and you got to really get in close and see it. You don't see it on the turntable. And now I've pushed on this. I've checked it. It looks like the crack is below the surface, and I don't think it's going to get any worse. I'm surprised it happened, to be perfectly honest. I'm really, really surprised. I was a little worried, he might fall off the shelf and completely crack. Now in doing this, he did fall off the table I was using, and he didn't crack. So he seems to be okay. I mean, it doesn't seem to be anything besides, surface damage. So I'm kind of going on that. Now, I bought this one just because, we have the retro one coming out soon. But I just didn't like the white. I wanted the silver. So here we go. And this was damage. The packaging wasn't as great. Didn't know about this damage underneath. Again, you couldn't see that. There's no way anybody can see it. It was behind the leg. So I'm not faulting anyone for that either. I mean, again, it's impossible to have seen until you got him out of the package. But still, he's a good figure overall. I like all the accessories. Those are fun. I had put him up on the Jets, and I had forgotten that when I got Iron Man 2020 that he also had issues with that. So I just kind of said, forget it. Okay, yeah, that I get what they're trying to do with those blasts. It doesn't work. I've not had it work successfully for me with any of the figures, so I'm just telling you right now. I mean, you just kind of got to ignore that. The rest of the effects work great. I will say that. So, and they do look really, really good, as you can see. Now, this one also has an alternate head sculpt of Jim Rhodes. That was another appeal to me. Jim Rhodes head sculpt. I really wanted that as well. So here we see War Machine with modular armor Iron Man. That's pretty appropriate if you think about it. And of course the 80th anniversary Iron Man. All the Iron Mans that he should be with, of course. And there is with Shocker and Rhino, just because, well, I felt like pulling those guys down and giving them another moment in the sun. And once again with Vision and Reed Richards. So you get an idea kind of how he looks with other characters. And so, went the full route here and say, let's put him with Wolverine and Magneto. Just there, you can see how he looks with them. Alright, yes, you get a very broad perspective there. And of course, him with tons of accessories on. I mean, they do look good. They're pretty decent. They're decent. I like them. I really do. I really like them. I mean, they're kind of cool. All in all, I mean, despite the damage, I would give this figure 5 stars. It's got everything you want with a War Machine. figure. I mean, it's perfect. It's exactly what you want. A little pricier than, you know, a normal figure. It is a deluxe figure, especially on the aftermarket, but well worth it. The big one of this haul, you know, Doom. Dr. Doom. You got, I love Dr. Doom. I really love Dr. Doom. And I have Dr. Doom. And it's by far one of the best Dr. Dooms ever. I love it. It's really cool. You got that retro card first off. And okay, I'm going to confess, I paid a little more than retail for this. But it's Dr. Doom. It's worth it. It's very few I would go. Now, I didn't go the full expensive price of some you've seen on the aftermarket either. I did find a deal. But, you know, I try never to go above retail too far. And, you know, every now and again I will for guys like Dr. Doom. Love Dr. Doom. Love this figure. It's a really nifty figure. You know, and well worth all the time and energy I put in finding him and getting him finally. I really dig the two tones of green. And of course, Doom comes with a gun. Every Doom figure I have comes with a gun. I've never known why, because I don't ever remember seeing Doom ever use a gun. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't think I am. I don't think I've ever seen him use a gun. And I've seen him with a holster, so yeah, I mean, he has it, but I don't think I've ever seen him use it. And he's got, and you know, the other thing I really like about this figure is, this is that time when he is like kind of, you know, really going into magic, so he's got that tech magic thing going on. Now, some disappointing aspects of the books he comes with. The interiors of both books are exactly the same. I would have liked if they had one for magic and one for science. That would have been cool. You know, that would have been great. Did not realize these were reuses of the book that Dark Beast came with. That's something that caught me off guard. But one kind of looks like the Darkhold, and one kind of looks like the Vishanti. If you look at them, I mean, so, I mean, who knows? I was so confused about the Ultimate Nullifier. I was like, what is that? And I'm looking at it and looking at it. And I'm taking a, you know, I took a picture of it and I looked at the picture and went, oh, wait, that's Ultimate. It's because it's in black. I've always remembered the Ultimate Nullifier being silver. But this time it was in black, and that's where I got confused. No wonder I got confused. I mean, geez. That's confusing. So Dr. Doom is by far the greatest Marvel villain ever. We all know this. We accept it. He stole the power of the Beyonder. He's just done everything. I mean, he is just cool. He looks cool. He acts cool. He's a great character, and I and everybody loves Doom. I know very few people who would not disagree he's the best Marvel villain. And, you know, everybody I know is excited about him coming to the MCU. I hope they do him justice this time, because Doom is worth it. We're going to see how they do with Kang. Kang is a tough one. So, Doom is, I mean, it's hard to screw up Doom. Of course, 20th Century Fox has shown us 3 different ways to screw up Doom. So, yeah, you can screw up Doom. But, you know, it is hard to do. Doom almost writes himself. I mean, seriously. He's awesome, though. He really is awesome. So, I'm going to go 5 stars on this. It's one of the best Doctor Doom figures ever. I just really love it. Here's him compared with an older one. You know, I mean, obviously there's a lot of improvements. No, don't get me wrong. All the Doom figures have had some really great stuff to them, though. And here he is with the Fantastic Four, because, of course, why shouldn't he be, right? He's their arch enemy. But then again, he's everybody's arch enemy. So, another great figure, another great time, another great haul. All in all, at the end of the day, this was a good haul for me. I liked it. And, of course, I liked it. I got Doom. Doom is the best. But all the others are fun to have, too. So that's going to wrap it up for Infinite Realms now. Don't forget to like and subscribe.